Okay, here's problem 1 on the 6 weeks review. The question asks us to name the point that is located at -3, 3. All we need to remember is that x comes before y in our ordered pair. So my x coordinate is -3. Always start at the origin, 0, 0, and then I'm going to move in x, right or left. Since my x coordinate is -3, I'm going to move 3 to the left. 1, 2, 3, and now I'm here. My y coordinate is +3. Positive on the y-axis is up, so up 1, 2, 3, and there's the point, point A. Now it asks, in which quadrant is this point located? We know how to name our quadrants. Quadrant 1 is where the x and y coordinates are positive. So this is quadrant 1. And then remember, you make a C from quadrant 1 to name your other quadrants. Start at quadrant 1, and then as you make your C, you move through quadrant 2, and then quadrant 3, and you end in quadrant 4. So our point, point A, is in quadrant 2. Question 2. What are the coordinates of point P? Point P is right here. Let's see, we started our origin. We want to see how far we're moving in x, how far left or right. I'm moving 2 spaces to the left, and to the left on my horizontal axis is in the negative direction, so I'm at -2 in x. Then I need to ask myself, how far up or down am I moving to get to my point? Well, I don't need to move up or down at all. It's on the x-axis, so my y-coordinate is 0. So the coordinates of point P are -2, 0. So the correct answer is D. Number 3, what is the reciprocal of 12? Well, remember when we did math cards, the reciprocal is, I want to make sure I give you the exact definition we used in class. Reciprocals are two numbers that have a product of 1. And what it really is a flipped fraction. So we want to find out 12 times what number equals 1. So if we express 12 as a fraction, 12 over 1, 12 over 1 times 1/12 would equal tops times tops, 12 times 12, 12 times 1 is 12, bottom times bottoms, 1 times 12 is 12, and anything divided by itself equals 1, simplifies to 1. We could just divide by 12, top and bottom, and we get 1 over 1 or 1. So, but really all you need to do to find a reciprocal is write the number as a fraction. The whole number 12 can be expressed as a fraction as 12 over 1, because remember the fraction bar means divide, so 12 divided by 1 is the same as 12. The reciprocal is just that fraction flipped. So the denominator becomes the numerator and the numerator becomes the denominator. Just flip it upside down. So the reciprocal of 12 is 1/12. D. Number 4. Tyler has a piece of rope that is 10 feet long. How many 2/5 foot pieces can he make from it? So let's draw a picture. Here's the rope. It's 10 feet long. We want to find out how many pieces that are 2/5 of a foot can be made from this 10-foot rope. So the first thing we need to do is figure out what operation would we use to find how many of those pieces are in 10 feet. Well, it looks from my picture like I'm taking 10 feet and dividing it up into pieces that are 2/5 of a foot long. So that's division. 10, we start with 10 feet and we divide by 2/5. We need to express both of these as a fraction, so 10 can be expressed as 10 over 1 divided by 2/5. Now remember our song, dividing fractions is as easy as pi. Just flip the second fraction and multiply. So I'm going to flip my second fraction, same as finding its reciprocal, 5 over 2, and multiply. Change division to multiplication. We don't mess with the first fraction. 10 over 1 stays 10 over 1. Now multiplying fractions is no problem. Tops times tops, bottom times bottom. So 10 times 5 is 50. 1 times 2 is 2. And then 50 over 2 can be simplified. 50 divided by 2. 2 times 2 is 4. And 5 times 2 is 10. But you knew there were two 25s and 50 anyway. Think about money, like 50 cents is 2 quarters. Okay, so the answer is 25 pieces. I'm running out of time on this video. We'll pick up the review with problem 5.